So one of those Facebook memories popped up the other day saying, you remember that time you went to Cambodia 3 years ago and you ate scorpion? I was like, yeah, it's kind of hard to forget. But it made me dig through some of my old footage, and I realized I never told the story of the time I went to Cambodia for a couple days. My buddy Nick was visiting me in Asia, and we had this idea to travel through Vietnam and Cambodia. Now, we were limited in our number of days, so we packed every day with adventure. So we went to Vietnam first and realized that public transportation is cheaper than a hired driver. We also realized that public transportation doesn't always take you to the right place.
There were 8 different languages being spoken, 6 different people. It was incredible.
It's the most cultural experience I've ever been a part of. And it's all just to get a taxi to our hotel.
We had some of the best pho we've ever tasted, hiked to some super scenic views, swam in abandoned pools, and we took an iconic boat tour through Ha Long Bay. The next stop was Cambodia. Traveler tip for Cambodia: research beforehand what kind of visa you need. We prepaid for one beforehand only to find out when we showed up that you needed to pay for another visa. So I don't know what the system is now, but this is a great tip for traveling in all of Asia. Make sure you look up beforehand what kind of visa you need, but also carry a bunch of cash so you can just pay whatever fee you need to travel within the country. So we jumped in our hotel shuttle and we went to bed super early that night because the next morning we would be waking up at 4 a.m. So we get up super early to catch our ride to see the Angkor Wat sunrise. Now this seems ridiculously early, but when we got there, there were already hundreds of people waiting to catch the sunrise.
I made it to Angkor Wat this morning, along with everyone else.
Few other people.
And the sunrise over the temple was totally worth it. Look familiar? We then jump back into the rickshaw to go see all the other temple sites. That's a common misconception about the city of Angkor. It's not just Angkor Wat, there's multiple temple sites.
Look at these stairs. Nick made it to the top. Oh my gosh. I'm sweating just looking at them. Sweating like a fool. Kind of stuck. There we go. Alright. Bought a Cambodia shirt for $3. That's a deal.
Tomb Raider was filmed, Indiana Jones' Temple of Doom.
So this temple is the Tomb Raider temple. It's known for having all these trees that have grown into the temple itself.
And for that whole day, we only had to pay our driver $30 US. That is definitely the way to go. He'll take you to all the different sites, take you to his favorite lunch spot.
That curry at lunch was the best food I've had on our trip thus far.
My name Holt.
Great.
Yes.
He's our driver for the day. He's the best.
Then we were dropped back off at our hotel. Now we stayed at the Royal Angkor Resort, which was like a 5-star hotel, but for 2-star prices. They had a huge swimming pool, workout facilities, the rooms were huge, massages, you name it, it was there.
The hotel room came with a free 10-minute shoulder massage, which I made sure to cash in on right away.
Also, I think we had the hotel practically to ourselves.
Hey Nick, how's the water?
It feels so good.
I'll be right down.
For dinner, we met up with this Australian friend we made named Jaden.
This is Jaden. Jaden's a friend we met from Australia in Cambodia. In case you didn't know, fish can do massage. Let's see if it comes with the lizard.
Does this one come with the lizard?
Is it free?
Yeah.
So we got snake,
Yeah.
frog,
Scorpion.
scorpion, crickets.
Silkworm.
What are these?
Silkworm.
Silkworms.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to try one of each.
No.
That night I had crocodile skewers with coconut waffles. You may think odd combination, but that was one of the best combination of flavors I have ever had.
My family gets that too. It's Australian.
This was also the night where I tried scorpion.
So this is scorpion in Cambodia.
Now I asked the shop owner who was selling the scorpions, am I supposed to put this whole thing in my mouth or do I like to eat it in bites? And he told me to eat the whole thing. So I ate the whole thing. Only to find out that nobody does that. This guy was playing a trick on me. So I put the whole thing in my mouth and a bunch of Cambodian guys were laughing at me as I tried to like scarf it down.
Man, it is good. Is it really? Yeah.
Nick also tried it.
I hate this.
Try it's good.
Okay.
Try, you know.
Yeah? Okay.
Same hip.
It's very good. Eat the whole thing, man. Okay. Hey, just keep going and you'll see that it tastes good.
One, two, action.
You can have the shit some morning. Eat it. Just chew. Popcorn. You ate the whole thing. Good job. It tasted like the popcorn kernels when you just eat a handful of them and there's kind of like a burnt taste.
Or it just meant like a giant insect smelled and tasted like.
Or that.
Then we went back to the hotel for some much needed sleep. And the next morning we woke up to go to the airport and something went wrong. But I'll save that for the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon if you want to watch other videos like this.